Back to music. So this thing, the shadow transmission,
Yeah.
it's trying to it's an attempt to unify all the fringe entertainment
Yeah.
that's coming up that didn't used to be here. I mean, it used to be real sporadic. Like that's Ryan could tell you the scene back in the day was little if nothing, and so whenever we'd find each other, we'd just kind of band together. And now there's more than anything happening than it ever has been. Like White Mansion, they're on cold transmission out of Germany,
Yeah.
which is a pretty big dark wave label.
I love those guys.
Oh, and they're good people too.
They really are, man. We had them in here not too long ago. Yeah, they're so fantastic.
Oh yeah. But I really love their music. I really like their take on post-punk, and it's a lot, it's fresh for this area. There hasn't been a lot of variety. It's always been, and I'm not knocking metal. I love, a lot of good metal.
Mm-hmm.
Good metal. I like anything done well. I like, I'm not really big on country. I'm lying if I say I do. But even if country is good, I will appreciate it for what it is.
Yeah.
I won't diss it initially. But these guys, they're a breath of fresh air, White Mansion.
Yeah, I agree.
So, and we all have to kind of stick together. And they're kind of doing what they need to be doing, which is get out of the country.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, well, they're not right now, but.
Yeah, I don't think anyone is right now. But, yeah, with their label, I'm hoping that goes really well for them. They deserve it, for sure. They're fantastic.
Well, I made an interactive version of this that you can, click on all the links on the back and go to all the bands' pages and so forth. Like, one of my favorite is Fossils of Ancient Robots from Russellville.
Yes.
They're amazing.
They are great. I've seen them. I saw them a couple years ago at Bears Den in Conway, accidentally, and I was like, wow, these guys are fantastic.
Yeah, and I love anything done well, and they do it well.
They really do.
And then there's Skull Family. Have you heard them?
Yes.
I think they opened up for Illusionaut.
Yes. Yeah, I saw them as Stickies.
I think we were at the same show. Yeah, I was at that show.
Were you?
Yeah, because the middle band, I forget the middle band, but they didn't, the guy that looked like Dave Grohl. Do you remember? They didn't seem like they were matched quite right. But the Skull Family was the first one, and then that middle band that played kind of grungy stuff, which they were good.
I'm trying to remember their name.
Yeah. I can't remember. I follow them on the Book of Faces. But then Illusionaut, which Skull Family was great.
Yeah.
They were perfect for opening up for Illusionaut.
Yeah.
But
I think they have some new stuff that they just came out with, right?
yeah, they have a new single, and they're on Spotify now.
Yeah, I thought so.
So I try to promote all that stuff. Anything that comes out that's even remotely similar, I will bust my butt to promote it as much as possible. I made 1,000 of these cards. I've been distributing them everywhere.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll definitely help get this out. That's right now the whole local music scene it's thriving. We've been talking to a lot of people who are getting things going, and it's been great. It's really what this area needs, I think.
Right. Really good blood.
Yeah.
Not just fresh blood, but good blood.
Yeah. Both. Yeah.
And there's some there's some other people that I didn't put on here. Some are better than others, but I put what I consider the cream of the crop.
Yeah.
On the back here. And then there's a new band. I can't even. I'm embarrassed that I can't remember their name, but I was going to put them on there, but I didn't find out about them until this had already gone to press. But they're also kind of post-punk, kind of like White Mansion, and they're really good from what I understand. But, God, I'm embarrassed that I can't remember their names, but he's a professor, I think, at UCA.
Really?
Yeah. And they go to all the goth nights, he and his wife. His name's Michael, and he and his wife go every goth night.
That was, so that one that I saw you at, that last one, was the first one I had been to. And I was very impressed.
I used to DJ that, but I stopped DJing because I got tired of driving to Hot Springs, and it became like a real production because we'd be there all day long and, setting up and trying to set the atmosphere, and that's fun. I love Club Nevermore. Those guys are great.
Yeah.
But it just kind of got tiring, and then at the time I lost my job. I ended up having a shit ton of bad luck for clustered right there. That's not where I got the name though. But I was working as a graphic designer for a big print company in Little Rock, and they just did some layoffs and lost my job. And I was like, well, shit.
Yeah.
So I just couldn't afford to travel anymore. I had to make my mortgage payment.
Right.
And but I love Club Nevermore. It's a great concept, and Gary and the guys that are doing it, they embraced me. I was kind of the odd man out with that group because I didn't play just straight up goth or industrial. I played a little bit of everything. I played the new stuff that was coming out, like some of the new synth wave and the new dark wave that was coming out. And I played a lot of the old stuff, but I always try to put like dancey stuff in there to get people on the floor.
Yeah.
And I love doing that, but I didn't. I'll probably do it again in the future. And yeah, that was one of the two I didn't DJ.
Yeah, I mean, I was impressed. We had fun there. The turnout was way more than I had expected.
Well, before you guys had got there, there was actually way more people there. I mean, it was packed.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, it was crazy packed. We were like, trying to squeeze up, try to get in there.
Especially being all the way in Cabot, I was like, wow, this is...
Well, that's the kind of thing that it doesn't happen very often. So when it does, they kind of come out of the woodwork. All the freaks come out.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So, and I mean that affectionately.
Yeah. Right.
Right.
That's what we need, though. And this is a great way. That's one of the hardest things before I started getting involved with more people in the local music scene was finding out about what's going on.
Right, and there's not been a resource. And that's what this is a resource. I have the shadowtransmissions.com is where you go, and you can actually see the interactive version of that and click on all the links. Also, it goes to all the other pages. It goes to the Facebook page, the Instagram page, and so forth, and the Spotify playlist, which has all these bands on the Spotify playlist. All the ones that have Spotify accounts.
Nice.
Which is not everyone. Some of them don't. Some people have a harder time getting on Spotify than others.
See if you can pull that up. Shadowtransmissions.com?
Shadowtransmissions.com.
Yeah, it's definitely what we need. Fringe Entertainment Guide for Arkansas. It's perfect.
Yeah. And it goes to the Instagram.
Do you try to hit just the whole state, or you just try to concentrate on a single area?
Right now, because it's a grassroots type of thing, I'm hitting wherever I happen to be at the moment. Like, first day I got these out, I obviously went to Control, and I went to Ben Around and set them out there. And I'm sending some to Dusty so he can put them out in Fayetteville.
Nice.
He doesn't know it yet, but he's getting them.
Surprise.
So, Dusty, if you're listening, you're going to get these in the mail, buddy. And I've got another friend that does post-punk up in north central Arkansas, and he's going to pass them around up there as well. And I'll probably give some to everyone else that's involved. Anyone that's on the back of this, they said that would help. So
yeah.
So that's what I do, man. Gotta get that shit out.
Yeah, we'll put some links on our website as well. Try to get more people involved. That's what we need.
Yeah, I thought a playlist would be essential. You know, get all these people so you can listen to Arkansas bands and give them some, and the bad thing about being local is a lot of people don't take the local artists as seriously. Yeah. They're like, oh yeah, I'm in a band, I'm on Spotify. Yeah, so what? Yeah. You get a lot of that. We can hear you, but we're not gonna. But a lot of that stuff is really good quality. I'll go and I have my ear to the ground constantly listening for new bands. And a lot of these that are on this card are fantastic. Yeah. Especially Another Theory. He's my favorite. Yeah.
There's definitely some of these I've never heard of. Jerusalem Cross, Oscillating Rift.